There are three things that you have to keep there. One is the action itself of playing. Then the other is awareness, that you have to really be there playing what you are playing. Not that we are playing and then we are thinking, oh my God, I have to call from something, or have to write an email, or be, distracted, because the mind can do only one thing really at a time. Even if some think that multitasking is okay, or is a human nature, I don't think so, and at least for guitar. And when it comes to playing a solo, you cannot be thinking of the scales and what you are playing, and even more feeling the music and thinking of something else. It's not logic, and it will not help. Therefore, awareness. You have to be aware means you have to be there. And then emotion, three things. So emotion is that you feel there, and only way to feel the stuff is that you are there, right? Because you are where your mind is, and therefore, if your mind is other place, then how there will be emotion? There cannot be emotion like that. Therefore, otherwise, just the action itself, when it's mechanical, if it is mechanical, then it loses meaning, right? Because it's like robotic playing. People is used to play like robots sometimes. Or just don't create the phrases, but know some licks and then use it. Of course, we have to use licks also, or there's nothing wrong with studying licks. But the point is that when you have to improvise, to play, generally to play anything, improvise or not, you have to be there, and therefore the action, awareness, and feeling, the emotion, these three elements. Otherwise, the action itself is meaningless without being aware of it, that you control it. And therefore, that's why you have to have also good technique and know what you are doing, because if you are also thinking, other enemy of creativity or improvisation is thinking too much. If you are thinking there, oh, it's finger 1, 3, 4 or 1, 2, 4, and then the moment you think that, or oh my God, the other chord is coming, I have to change scale or chord or position, then that moment there, the melody went lost. Goodbye is gone. And therefore, you have to also master the stuff you are playing. That's why also we study technique, counting, rhythm, and all that. That will help to make you have a solid understanding of what you are playing. And once you control the material well, then of course you have to be aware there, and then you can feel and hopefully transmit something about that which you feel there by interpreting that melody or that piece, right? Actually, in soloing, you create the music. That's the difference between, in traditional flamenco, there is no space for you, because there are too many rules, tighter rules. At the description, read what Paco said about that, why he went to live outside of Spain and all this. And there you will notice how the new direction that it took flamenco music and flamenco contemporary guitar is more to the creativity stuff. Therefore, we do some falsettas or stuff that is basic discography of Paco de Lucia, or the most significant things that you need to give you value and to also make you play well and understand analysis, analyzing all that. That's convenient, and playing also music made of falsettas which are just music already made, not that you make it in the moment, right? But when you are creating a solo, even there when you are interpreting something, you also have to be aware of that. So mine cannot be the things. And then of course there are levels to approach this thing until you just forget anything as Paco says, just floating there on the music and feeling it. But to feel it, you need to also have knowledge. Knowledge will help you to get there. Therefore, action, awareness, and emotion are very important, and one follows the other. If you are aware, then you can feel. The action itself, it may be robotic. Therefore, we put awareness there, then we make it real music. We are aware, then present in the moment. And then, therefore, as we know also what we are doing, then we can feel it. This is the secret of creating music on the spot. And that's a very interesting thing, which is a possibility and a door wide open, which Paco opened this door for us. And we can explore there at every level, from beginners, 0 level, level 1, level 2, anyone can do it. There is no limitation also, or that, oh my God, I need to play great techniques and that. No, no, no. That you can create with very few notes a great solo also. But you have to play, of course, the action is there, and then be aware, and then feel it. And therefore you have to like how you sound also. That's a very important thing. Kenny Werner mentioned it. And I will post the description of that, because you need to learn also to like how you play, and the sound you produce, you have to like it. Sometimes we are too severe with ourselves. Oh, this sucks, or this sounds bad. That's not good to help you create there in the solo. So watch that. It's a marvelous lecture by great artist Kenny Werner, and I learned a lot from him. I'm still learning, because this is a challenge always when you play, to not be blocked, to don't unblock the potential. You play very well, and then the day you need to play well, then the fingers do not respond. Why? Because the mind is getting in the way of creativity. And therefore there are techniques to get rid of that problem, and that is a 2-hour lecture. Every year I listen that at least once, and you should listen it because it helps a lot. So I hope this clarifies your doubts, and thank you for participating in the magazine. And then if you practice this and listen attentively and be aware, then that will be solution to everything. Thank you. I see you next time.